have an echo virus currently frying my brain, but I'm fully convinced it is just a migraine. One of the many triggers of mine: nuts, citrus fruits, and the sulfates in wine. But new headaches strike Coxsackie A and B, with blisters all over mouth, hand and feet. Look like pimples to me. No more chocolate's best, though the thought feels like the devil gripping my chest. The third week the headache still hasn't gone. Another enterovirus number 71. My eye, and it's burning, and I can't see the light. My eye, not turning. Monday nausea on Sunday night. I've got better but have constant headaches returning. Mollaret's meningitis, rather disturbing. Blame my constant exposure to Karen's perfume, but it is herpes simplex 2 I got from Karen in June. Brain fog from weather changes, damn what a crisis. In truth, herpes simplex 1, encephalitis, then varicella with a rash in my ear. And I finally agree to some acyclovir. Headache from West Nile virus on the following week, while I accused the processed meat from the prosciutto boutique. I cleaned all the rooms in which my hamster had peed. Migraine from skipping lunch, or rather LCMV. My head is burning, and I can't see the light. My neck not turning, and now I'm really not alright. No sugar-free gum and no gluten-full bread could have given me a headache like pneumonia, strep. And no head pain I could get from switching coffee to tea is like Haemophilus influenza type B. No ice cream bucket gives that brain freezing I got from Neisseria meningitis. Had video game night with Red Bull overdoses, but the seizures I got were from listeriosis. My head is burning, and I can't see the light, but I got treatment, what delight. Blame my phone's blue light and ours cat videos, or HIV or mumps, I don't really know. One day I finally called the exorcist, head full of cryptococcus and tapeworm cysts. My head is burning, and I can't see the light. My head not turning, and there is no end in sight. My head is burning, and I can't see the light. My head not turning, and there is still no end in sight. Was king of my castle till Murati Bay came down, and now heavy is the head that wears the crown. My head is burning, and I can't see the light. My head not turning. I won the war, but lost every fight. stamps or coins for their prize collections. I instead specialize in lower airway tract infections. Don't think me weird, I did not choose this path, you see, as it chose me when I was small with RSV. I'm still not sure of what it was that made me feel so high. My lung cells fusing or too much oxygen supply. Each kid has their own taste, for some it's batteries or glue. While I cherish the fever chills brought by the good old flu. From rhino to influenza, no one stopped by in my sinus. Went straight for parties in my lung, hosted by pneumovirus. Now as adult it's more tricky, only common ones to catch. Strep pneumonia, Haemophilus, and COVID were no match. It took 2 weeks of teenage concerts in the middle row until chlamydophila and mycoplasma pneumonia hit the show. My mission is their call. I got a new pneumonia. A new price on my wall. I got a new pneumonia. I'm gonna catch 'em all. I booked the shadiest of spas, where hygiene's just a ghost. When I left I signed the guest book, proud as Legionella host. Stood in queues in front of Apple stores for this year's newest flu. Staph aureus super infection split my lung in two. I got a new pneumonia. Collect them big and small. I got a new pneumonia. My mission is their call. I got a new pneumonia. A new price on my wall. I got a new pneumonia. I'm gonna catch 'em all. Admission to the hospital, here are bugs I've never seen. Found a hobby room for me, a connoisseur's dream. A pathogen parade within my chest, collector palace. Got a taste of all the best, Enterobacterales. Found a Pseudomonas in a biofilm's old crust. A strain so aged and classy, that collection was a must. The last two on the list I had, and rarest of the lots. The ventilator brought then caused my breath by now could not. It felt a bit like cheating, but the prize was worth the gain. A Acinetobacter and Steno, now in my hall of fame. I got a new pneumonia. Collect them big and small. I got a new pneumonia. My mission is their call. I got a new pneumonia. A new price on my wall. I got a new pneumonia. I'm gonna catch them all. I've mastered lung infections, and now I feel perplexed. Time to branch out, so I guess venerals are next. I got a new pneumonia. Collect them big and small. I got a new pneumonia. My mission is their call. I got a new pneumonia. A new price on my wall. I got a new pneumonia. I'm gonna catch them all.
Got the job at a petting zoo, puppies to cuddle
and things to do. On my first day, I milked a cow. Thought life is sweet, what do I know? I felt a bang, a loving heat. Brucella raising my heart's beat. Blood cultures told it's Malta fever. So I got doxy and I got reefer. Next little goats with cheeky tongue. Q fever hit my lung. Coxiella must have breathed it in. Another spin, doxic cycling. Sheep, goats, and cows, it's time I go. Anthrax gave me the final blow. Black ulcers, chest pain, I resigned. But Cipro saved me just in time. Most of the beasts here have a bug or two. Clean dog poop crossed it off my list and got echinococcosis. The dog grinned, I thought we were cool, but then he bit, guess I'm a fool. Capnocytophagus set in, I only got penicillin. Pastorella abscess straight, cause a moxiclav came way too late. Turns out the dog has rabies, turns out I'm cursed. But the peg shot saved me from something worse. Even the kitty scratched me, what I do? Bartonella and my lymph nodes grew. Here at the zoo, not exu, you'll pet a few. But every hug comes with a germ or two. At the zoo, not exu, you'll pet a few. You'll pet a few. Most of the beasts here have a bug or two. Fed the rabbits soft and shy. My lymph nodes swelled, oh my, oh my. Tularemia from my fluffy bunnies. Yep, Francisella, they found antibodies. Then a shipment from the USA. Cute little squirrels, not okay. Bubonic plague, are you for reals? That's how the Middle Ages feel. Of the rats, I was afraid, cause Hunter hit like a grenade. Lassa made me bleeding within. Survived it through rebaverin. Then for this week, the last diagnosis. Their goodbye gift, leptospirosis. Most of the beasts here have a bug or two, yes, just for you. So I switched to the pond with turtles and ducks. Seemed harmless enough, but what the frog? Salmonella gave me a bathroom rinse. Still cultures confirmed my disgrace. Fish tank duty seemed premium till Mycobacterium aureum. It really got under my skin. Got out with clarithromycin. Erysipeloid from fish or swine, whose tapeworm cysts were on my mind. With birdhouse parrots I got closest, so close I got psychosis. Collected ticks and lice and fleas and sorted them all by disease. Now every pet feels like a foe. Zoonotic zoo, worst place to go. At the zoonotic zoo, you'll pet a few. But every pet has got a germ for you. Here at the zoonotic zoo, you'll pet a few. You'll pet a few. Most of the beasts here have a bug or two. Your defense stats are low, and your health bar looks depleted. Environmental fungal spores should not be underestimated. It's a spore orchestra. It's a spore orchestra. A for Aspergillus as the most important one. Fumigatus likes to build aspergillomas in your lung. Flavus is the fungal foodie, keep your peanut butter checked. A spoon of aflatoxin makes your liver disconnect. If Aspergillus niagar makes you raise an ear, it is automycosis that has been the culprit here. Keep your inventory always full of voriconazole, except for Terrius, where amphibia gives higher combat roll. It's a spore orchestra. Once your neutrophils are gone, you can never wipe them all as they continuously respawn. It's a spore orchestra. In a massive open world, take a CT scan if you want that suspicion well confirmed. It's a spore Foreman's is a headshot kind of guy. For quick diagnosis, keep antigen tests in your supply. Cryptococcus got it, he evades immune defense, but only in the tropes he does with certain confidence. India ink to see the capsule in your microscope. Amphobe and flowcytosine, they are your hope. Mucorales love glucose and iron in your circulation. You don't want them
in your face.
Keep an eye on regulation. It's a orchestra. It's a orchestra. Some fungal foes are region locked. Their zones are strictly set. Blastomacosis only spawns where U.S. southeast soil is wet. Coccidioides causes valley fever, spores in desert hills. Paracoccidioides in the jungles of Brazil. It's a orchestra. Don't reach for kerosene. The antifungal nuke is called amphotericin. It's a orchestra. It's mycelium that grows. Some are way too overpowered if your CD4s are low. It's a orchestra. If from Asia to America, a birch is on your head, it's only luck if it wasn't histoplasma that it fed. Pneumocystis giraffisi, the most special of them all. It's the only one susceptible to cartrimmoxazole. It's a orchestra. It's a orchestra. It's a orchestra. Mortal Kombat, don't play fair.
There's no need to crawl in dungeons, fungal spores are everywhere.
It's a orchestra. Once your neutrophils are gone,
You can never wipe them all as they continuously respawn.
it's a orchestra. It's a orchestra.
It's a spore orchestra. Don't reach for kerosene.
The antifungal nuke is called amphotericin.
It's a spore orchestra for the graphic card too small. Immunocompromised or not,
They're a danger to us all. It's a
a danger to us all.
It's a the sound of mycelium that grows.
In a castle's chambers where dreams reside, a heart courted by germs worldwide. But in shadows of valves where bloodlines meet, this heart was claimed by those suitors' greed.
A murmur now whispered a sorrowful tune as fever arose beneath the pale moon. Janeway and Osler nodes marked the trail, while wrath spots revealed an infectious tale. They conquered my heart, and that makes me sick. Microbial love is no love I would pick. They conquered my heart, and that makes me sick. Microbial love is no love I would pick.
So the court doctors scrutinized all suitors' names by cultures and images, the Duke's famous games. And yet, no culprit from tests that were run. Suspicion still dropped on a familiar one. Staph aureus, golden boy, king in its art, the most frequent thief of the vulnerable heart. I'm surely no saint, but my touch is divine. I make hearts turn golden, my favorite design.
Though being prime suspect, the staff stood absolved as flu clocks failed and left the case unresolved.
Could be MRSA hearts implored, yet the fervor he showed could not be ignored. And where were you, Strep, when the heart fell ill? By the teeth he replied, just doing my drill. But the dentist was wise, Strep said with a grin. He protected the heart with amoxicillin. Then a terrible noise, and all eyes that turned. I fart when I'm nervous, enterococcus confirmed. Hang out in the bladder, but the gut is my base. Without UTIs or surgeries, I'm out of the race. They conquered my heart, and that makes me sick. Microbial love is no love I would pick. They conquered my heart, and that makes me sick. Microbial love is no love I would pick. The Hayseck are stealthy, they rarely leave clues. A slow-growing bunch and quite hard to accuse. Some say they're fastidious, some say they are lazy. Called Hayseck, cause their real names are too crazy. Theft reacts on and they would have been gone, but on the crime scene no DNA, time to move on. But fungi love darkness, yes they bloom unseen. A tender heart could be their secret dream. Yet immune system function was healthy and strong, so no fungus here would have lasted for long. Other staffs not accused as no motive was found, cause with natural valves they would not stick around. The suspects were many, their guilt was unclear, so the doctors decided for no mercy here. As with no single culprit to carry the blame, all microbes were sentenced and treated the same.
They conquered my heart, and that makes me sick. Microbial love is no love I would pick.
They conquered my heart, and that makes me sick. Microbial love is no love I would pick.
Empirical treatments, a delicate art. So many factors involved play their part. So except for fungi, whose role was in doubt, with Vanco and sidekicks, all germs were wiped out. They conquered my heart, and that makes me sick. Microbial love is no love I would pick. They conquered my heart, and that makes me sick. Microbial love is no love I would pick.
Med school was fun, but it's not how it plays. Have an exam on tuberculosis these days, a disease of the past. I thought it long gone, but it yearly kills millions, and it's still marching on. I read they stain acid pass it fast cause they're stubborn and tough. Much like this syllabus, it's never enough. A day to divide, they're the slowest I bet. Though I feel that's the speed my synapses connect. Up to 3 Bertolli in a droplet you sneeze, and 10 are sufficient for causing disease. Macrophages don't clear those with corded formation. Now what shall I do with all this information? I lay down in the hopes that my brain will compute all these terabytes knowledge into something astute. Now I dream of debates with Gurin and Komet. Wake up coughing, fatigued, and all covered in sweat. Oh my god, I am sure this is textbook TB from the guy in the bus that was coughing at me. TB, it has to be, it has to be TB. Why does it have to be? Why does it have to be TB? Why does it have to be me? I thought I begged the doc for cultures to ease my doubt. When they say these take weeks, I shout, I want an interferon gamma release assay, but it doesn't detect acute TB, they say. So 3 mornings, 3 samples, I follow the rules. X-ray and PCR negative, finally news. But I can't wait for the cultures, they're taking too long. I start self-medicating, I mean, what could go wrong? I Google the treatment and doubt starts to grow. It's 4 different drugs and for months in a row. And if not in the lung, or if it is severe, should I really get treatment for nearly a year? TB, it has to be, it has to be TB. Why does it have to be? Why does it have to be TB? Why does it have to be me? Found rifampin, ethambutol, and pyrazinamide on a sketchy website. Even Izoni has it. But what if it's resistant? So I go insane. Spend the night learning second and third line names. I wake up at my desk, alarm yells at me. Today is the exam. How can this be? Sprint to the arena, my confidence low, but I nail every question. Damn, what a show! The moment I pass leaves all symptoms behind. It seems my TB was a trick of the mind. Was a trick of the mind. TB, it has to be, it has to be TB. Why does it have to be? Why does it have to be TB? Why does it have to be me?
His story ends well, but for many does not. Tuberculosis claims lives in places forgot, where hunger and illness give it the stage.
Yet we're holding the power to now turn this page. TB, it has to be, it has to be TB. Why does it have to be? Why does it have to be TB? Why does it have to be me? His story ends well, but for many does not. Tuberculosis claims lives in places forgot, where hunger and illness give it the stage. We're holding the power to now turn this page. TB, it has to be, it has to be TB. Why does it have to be? Why does it have to be TB? Why does it have to be TB? It has to be, it has to be TB. Why does it have to be? Why does it have to be TB? Why does it have to be? Why does it have to be? Why does it have to be me?
Day 1 of life, my head feels squeezed. I'll celebrate, I'm not so pleased. And then sharp pain, this day's a lot. Not happy about the happy shot. At 8 weeks, another needle sting. Then voices rise, begin to sing. Oh, for the needle, I excuse. A 7 let me introduce. We 3 are siblings, safe and fair. No whooping cough when I am here.
My brother Ted's the muscle guy. No rusty nail can slip him by. My sister Diff prevents the croup. We're DTP, the toxoid group. Bipolio has got two moods, one served with needles, one with spoons. Then there is a roadie, plumber master, saves the gut from a disaster. Pneumo night and squile hip protect the realm from head to rib. They chatter on, I don't know why. I'm 2 months old, just eat and cry. Shots on the house, come raise your sleeves. A toast to health, farewell disease. Almost a year, my mind was free. Then stabbing pain that shattered me. Voices return, they speak with ease. Familiar tones, what's their disease? 3 viral queens, both web and real, for stops the measles, no big deal. Rubella shields the womb with care, making sure you have an heir. Moms can sometimes let you down, but guard your jewels and the crown. 3 months later, one more prick, varicella, this one's quick. Shots on the house, come raise your sleeves. A toast to health, farewell disease. As I grow up, the chatter ends. No more imaginary friends. My hormones steer me here and there. I'm lost in moods or in despair. This shot stops cancer, they insist. I roll my eyes, I'll take the risk. But then I saw those warts online. Ran for the shot in record time. Shots on the house, come raise your sleeves. A toast to health, farewell disease. Shots on the house, come raise your sleeves. A toast to health, farewell disease. I'm all grown up, the world's ajar. Work steals the years before they start. Most boosters wait 10 years in line, but flu shots knock each winter time. Shots on the house, come raise your sleeves. A toast to health, farewell disease. Age makes the flu a stronger fight, so one more shot of pneumo night. Then shingles hides in nervous lines. Zoster stops its painful signs. Then when I travel, more I do. Pandemics bring fresh needles too. Shots on the house, come raise your sleeves. A toast to health, farewell disease. Shots on the house, come raise your sleeves. A toast to health, farewell disease. Shots on the house, come raise your sleeves. A toast to health, farewell disease, farewell disease.
A tiny cut on a Sunday, but it didn't stop bleeding. I just didn't find a Band-Aid, that is all I was needing. The pharmacy's shut, but the hospital's close. I'll swing by the ER, we'll be quick, I suppose. Hours of chaos in the waiting zone. Sneezes, coughs, traumas chilled me to the bone. By the time it's my turn, I cannot even speak. They admit me on site, look pale, nauseous and weak. Blood cultures drawn, gloves nowhere in sight. The nurse dropped the needle, oops, oh that's alright. Welcome to the hospital, we'll fix you real quick. We make the sick healthy, and the healthy sick, and the healthy sick, and the healthy sick. White coats in the morning like a swarm of vultures. Gram-positive coxy in all of my cultures. Zethazolin started, I'm stuck in bed, wishing I would've stayed at home instead. They grabbed my bed and wheeled
help me out. Roommate has MRSA, they shout. Now vancomycin is the master plan, but they rushed it too fast, and now I am a red man. Welcome to the hospital, we'll fix you real quick. We make the sick healthy, and the healthy sick. Whoa. And the healthy sick. Whoa. And the healthy sick. All harmless coaxy, the lab did find. Disinfecting my skin must have slipped their mind. I'm ready to leave, but alarms are raised. VRE, I'm your Dr. Blaze. I got linazolid until the senior came up. Which idiot is treating a rectal swab? He shook my hand, I yelled instead. By now my cut was swollen, infected and red. Now they culture the pus and Taz is in play to fight hospital infections that won't go away. It was Pseudomonas, they nailed it this time. The tide is turning, this must be a sign. But then I felt burning when I went to pee, and not just any Klebsiella, it's a KPC. Welcome to the hospital, we'll fix you real quick. We make the sick healthy, and the healthy sick. Cephavy was hung, but it came too late. To the ICU, now I'm in sepsis state. I was on the mend, but the ventilator scheme brought Actinidobacter into my bloodstream. They hit me with Sulbactam and Colistin too. Toxic as hell, but what else could they do? I got plenty of meds, but they worked their spell. I'm slowly improving and all seem well. As I recovered, my gut made a fuss. C. diff had started feeling cozy with us. They offered Vanco once more, this time to ingest. I politely declined after the first test. Self-Daxo is started, let's hope it's legit, cause the last resort is actual shit. Welcome to the hospital, we'll fix you real quick. We make the sick healthy, and the healthy sick. And the healthy sick. And the healthy sick. Safely home and grateful to say Candida, Oris, Legionella, and Laurel stayed away. But with hospitals there's always a twist. Next time they'll make the list. contagiously catchy.